Alright, let's get started. I was gonna check up on this guy's stuff before heading to the doors, buy some stuff.
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
The Drake scale armor is done, and it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of, and it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford any more flights of fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now please leave.
What did I get? Okay, they just better got it. Let's see what else is there.
Don't stare at me, Cho. I can have my father's...
You're back. You need... Oh.
Nope.
Another visitor, Maestro. My cousin and I have trade connections. Cesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs. Luck.
Okay.
Dwarf. Welcome back.
I just don't want to deal with that guy's quest. Yes, and yes.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from
What is it? Alright.
find better.
And I don't think there's anything else that I wanted here. Alright.
Message for you, milady. More things to deliver. Goodbye.
I'm not. Oh, wait a minute. There is something I want to do. I want to go over here and check out these people, and then I want to do something else. The old saber brony.
Welcome to the wonders of...
Oops.
I await your command.
Welcome to...
Spell power for cold damage. I don't actually know, so... Do I have nothing to sell for this Grand Master? No, not really. Alright, well that's enough. You know what? I never did go to the Alien Edge. Oh, it's still closed. Okay.
You heard about the revolt in Oswald? Got put down.
Magic exists to serve man.
Something we gotta do while we're in Denerim.
Ah, a Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. But, Grey Warden or no, it is refreshing to see another woman who answers to no one.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Now, what can I do for you, my dear?
Your fighting skills are impressive.
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Could I duel you?
As I said, it is better to avoid being hit, and it is best not to get into fights at all.
Then will you teach me what you know?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Are there no other ways for us to get to know each other?
Do you have something else in mind?
Let's go somewhere else.
Oh, and now you've piqued my interest. It would surely be rude of me to decline such a delicious offer.
You're going with her? I thought you were joking. I can't let you do this. Not without me. Keeping an eye on the both of you.
Who am I to deny such a pretty little thing as yourself, my dear? You are welcome to join us. Come, my ship is down by the docks, and I am sure you will find my cabins quite comfortable. She's quite feisty, isn't she?
She bites it
I
too.
do not.
And you said she was a cloistered sister? I dare say the cloisters must be teaching things other than the chant of light.
Oh, no. I learned those things in Orlais. Bold noblewomen often come up with various methods of self-amusement.
I see. Perhaps we could talk more about this later, Leliana. Now, wasn't there something you wanted from me? A lesson, perhaps?
I'm exhausted. I'll be back later. Sure, let's why not?
Welcome back. What can I get for you, honey? Wait here. Now,
Oh no,
before you choose
my
one,
camera.
let me remind you of the guild rules. You see these lovely gentlemen by the door? If you don't play nicely with my people, these boys will have words with you. You'll pay up front, 40 silver. I'm getting tired of throwing soldiers off the pier for forgetting their coin. We're a craft hall, not a public charity. So, shall I let you get acquainted?
I'm ready.
Go ahead and choose then.
Right this way. No, honey. The collar isn't for me. Ugh.
Oh.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
What do you know
Dinner in
this
Miss She's
Oh.
Ferelden's heart.
Where am I going? I'm lost. Now we go to the doors. First we have to go here. And then I gotta turn around and then go to the dwarves. Uh-oh, we gotta help. Oh shit, I forgot the shriekers.
I shall do it. It shall be done. I shall do it. I shall do it.
I tried to be merciful.
Oh, oops. There we
As
go.
you
Give me
say.
these health poultices. I need them. Something I want to do real quick before we go in, just hit the party camp. Who everyone I'm talking to.
What say you? By all means.
Something on your mind? Yes, and I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think? I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now? Great. And there I was enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Yes. I am hardly surprised. Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
If there's anything I can do, I'm sure you'll be...
Because there are quests I know we're not getting. I shall buy some of these.
Interesting.
I had no clue who would have fucking wanted that.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
You have my thanks. You have my thanks.
Most kind. Most kind.
How not?
Something you need?
We'll pick up some more. Give ourselves the old bankruptcy.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine. I'm...
How nice.
Most kind.
You have my thanks.
Is that for me? Really? Wow!
Oh, what are you thinking, honestly? Oh, marvelous.
Flowers? For me? They're beautiful.
I didn't know who they were for. They are your mother's flowers, aren't they?
These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
Now let's talk to everyone.
I've watched a lot of humans in my time. It should be aware that I've decided that it is not much like any of them.
That's super, thanks, Shell.
Surely it must come from some superior lineage, yes? Some breed of flesh creature that has decided to elevate its genetic stock above its natural shortcomings?
My father was Tier of High Ever, yeah.
Oh, then that must be it. I knew there had to be some reason, it being a human and all. I would appreciate if it didn't spread around that I said anything. Humans might start to get the wrong idea. They might start thinking their race is not completely hopeless.
Yeah, I'll keep it to myself.
Now, let us crush something into a fine paste before it starts to think I've gone all soft. Perish the thought. It speaks.
You're still with me, I see.
Its journeys are fascinating. I had thought its chances slim, but perhaps I'm even wrong on that point. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
Nah.
No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling. It speaks.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
I guess.
You're welcome.
So tell me now, why were you caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened.
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Kunari?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
We can get another swords, then.
Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Accidents happen.
I'm sure that comforts the farmers.
Didn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Why did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Callanhad.
We'll find
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same. You called. I am hardly surprised. To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Anything you like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies.
Yes. We have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
I'll keep that in mind.
Shall we move on?
You sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
You left out rotting garbage.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
Don't the Kunari ever want to change their lot?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
Might be happier.
Happiness is fragile. Nothing can be built upon it that will last. Only duty endures.
You don't think that's important?
You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on?
Let's go.
As you wish.